Hello, so I'm gonna be creating this Jollibee little stand. It's like a two-part video again, where I modeled it, then put the materials on, some basic, very basic UV mapping and texturing, nothing too complex. Let's see how this looks with all the materials and the lighting. We got some gobo lights going on here. You can of course switch this to orthographic so you can see your isometric view if you wanted it in isometric. Sometimes I like the isometrics, they look cool. Um, you know. But yeah, let's get started. Jump in, watch how I create this. Leave a comment below. It helps me grow. Hit a like. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe. Okay. Alright, let's get started. We're going to create a Jollibee little model for Jollibee. Let's see. It's kind of cool little character they've got. Branding. Let's see restaurants. We've got nice restaurants. Quite, it stands out. It's quite iconic. Let's create something. Let's go this. Let's get started. Right. We don't need this, and we don't need this. And we're going to do again, just like previously. We're going to do 5 by 5 by 5. 5 by 5 by 5. And we'll move this up above the grid. Boom. Okay. So I should be getting better at this now. So Control A, apply the scale, tab. Boom, boom, boom. I'm still learning. Each one I build, we should get quicker. Let's bevel the edges. And we're going to increase that segments. Oop. And then we're going to go to faces. Select this top face, like we always do. And we're going to insert the face. And then I'm going to scale it in. And then I'm going to extrude it down. And this kind of looks like what we want. And then I should make this slightly taller than 5 by 5. I don't know. Let's see. Just a little bit. I'll just drag it up a tiny bit. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. Shade auto smooth. What I want to do is again use the loop cuts, and then I'm gonna place some loop cuts. So let's say this is the logo area, right? I place a cut here and here. I'm going to place a cut. Actually, I don't need to place a cut, do I? I mean, let's just do something different. Let's do like a stool, like a square stool or something. Like, let's see if it's, let's say, I'm guessing the height. This high, half a door. Is that half a door height? If there was a door here, that's half. I'm gonna do a little small door that they can go in. Let's start deleting stuff. Let's see. Boom. 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 I'll make a door here. Or door here, or door here. I don't know. One of those little stores, like they have in the coffee shops, like the little open up. This just looks weird that they are. Let me separate selection. Let's add a solidify. looks. Yep, can I do more? Let's see how much more I can do. Think that's too much. Think I'm looking at this corner here. I think that's okay. Before I do that, I'm gonna enter. Make sure this is aligned. Another bevel vertices, bevel edge. There we go. That is. Or just pull this piece out. Maybe I'll pull this piece out. Maybe I'll apply the solidify and then apply. Then actually, I could do this. Do this and extrude along them. There we go. Then just delete that face. Delete that face. Okay. It doesn't matter too much. Kind of splits that. So that's like a little door they can go in. It kind of bothers me that I can't see it on that side, but it's okay. I think that's the solidifying in that plane. So anyway, generate bevel. Yeah, that looks nice. Now this piece up here, kind of want to, actually I want to say Shift D, like so. Then root selection, center to mesh, move this down, and I can move this up and down wherever I choose, is fine. And then if I solidify this, there we go. So let's put the counter in, and the counter in the front. So let's say this is the front, that's the side, this is the front. Grab a cube. Of course, you know what I'm going to add. Say, connect from here. Yeah, maybe a tiny bit smaller. That looks okay. I think I'm gonna duplicate this. And just fill this area up so it's not a floating. There's a gap. I don't want that gap. I'll just make it look like there's some kind of storage unit underneath that desk, like this. There we go. Doesn't actually have to hit the ground either. It can be like one of those floating. There we go. How's that looking? I don't like this flat. Let's see. I can cover this up actually. I can probably cover this up. Let's be smart. Make little panels. Use it to make little panels on the wall. Let's put this over here. Alright, and Control A, CL, Control A, CL. See how that looks. Maybe tighter. I like that. This I don't like. Looks a bit better, but nah, leave it. I'll just leave it like that. It's okay. It's not too bad. But look at it from here. Yeah, I mean, it annoys me, but it's not. It's not end of the world. It's not the end of the world. And then this. Let's put a little ledge on here. Just ba 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 da, ba. Da, 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 da. Okay, not bad. Not bad, but it's not great either. Move this in a tiny bit. Control A, scale. There we go. Maybe a tiny bit bigger. Just move that a little bit forward so it doesn't. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. I have a little ledge here. People can pick up the order here, pick up their food or whatever. I don't know. I don't know yet. I do not know. Let's just make this a little bit different from the other ones. Yeah. it looks like. This is a little bit different from the previous models I did, like the burger one, I think. This one's got all like more walls open, rather than, you know, the box. Like, it's still a box. Maybe I'll do a round one next or something, different shape. Or I don't know. I have to think. Anyway, let's get a cylinder. Stick like a menu thing or something out here, hanging out. And I'll rotate this 90. Do, 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 do. I want to first control D. Oh, Shift D. I don't know if that looks good or not. Maybe that's too close because if I have a board on it, kind of like here, I'm thinking the menu can kind of just hang. Or this. This. Do, 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 do. It doesn't look, or maybe this is just too short. Oh, X-ray mode. I can select all of the vertices. Maybe that just looks too. There we go. Trying to get this to kind of look proportionally okay. Let's move this. Insert, so this will be like the frame, and I'll just insert it one more time. Come on. Edge. Yeah. Maybe. Let's see. Actually, let's do that. And then do this. I like the outside, I don't like the inside, so nope. Can we select these vertices here? I don't know. It's not really the look I want. It's not the look I want. Let's delete that. Oh, I have an idea. Rotate this. Could use a tube. Turn it to a curve and then tube. Oh, let's get this. Then we go to, there we go, now get the nice, yeah. Um, yeah, I like that. I'm going to just shift duplicate this and make this one slightly bigger. That could be a solid plate, and then that could be whatever image or whatever for a menu. There could be a menu on the side or something. It's not looking too bad. We hit save as. Make sure you save your work. Jollibee. Ender. I think some lights, but I think how am I going to create these lights? I want them to go round. There's a curve, vertices, kind of go like oh, why is it moving over there? Want it there? Let's do something here. Oh, hopefully I can connect these. I don't know if I can, but I'm hoping I can merge these points. I'm sure you can merge points. Let's see. Curve, control points, segments. Add, select. Just double check or right click. Nope. Okay, I'll figure out a way. You'll figure out a way. Very small. Okay. This side. I want to go from here and there. It doesn't look bad. That looks a bit bad here, but this one looks terrible here. I know you can draw on the actual polygons as well, so you can draw on faces and stuff, but I haven't done that. I can't remember. You can't remember a lot of things. So the idea is then we just convert this to mesh. This is silly. And we convert it back to a curve. Where's our merge at center? Whoa, what happened here? Okay. We can fix this. And because it's curved now, there's a way to clean it up. Curve. I'm sure there's a way to clean it up. Decimate curve. Is it doing anything? I swear it was decimate. Let's subdivide. We don't want to subdivide it. We want to. Oh, it's not doing anything. Only Bessier curves are supported. Ah. I don't know. Let's see. Let's just see what happens. This looks horrible. Can cover up probably. Can you put an array along a curve? I do not know. Let's see. So, generate an array. Curve. Oh, you can. Where is it? Okay, so Control A, scale. Add an array. Was it the other way? So this is an array. Generate an array. We want it along the curve, the shape, distance. Nope. What curve is this? So the Bezier curve. Let me delete that. Let's try again. Curve, Bezier. Okay, let's move this here and do one Bezier. Before I even waste my time doing it, let's see if it works. So, get the sphere. I don't know where this sphere's gone. Ah, so it does work. Distance, that's cool. You can change the size. That looks okay. And then just increase the distance so it's not too busy. And we can kind of place this. There we like. I think that actually works better doing it that way. There we go. Much better. Cool. I can add the modifier back. Oh, it doesn't like that. I have to do two. So Shift D. Okay. The problem is Yeah, that'll do. I can play around with that. If I select this, these. So select all of these. Then I'll reuse it. Yes. Cool. We've got little lights going on around here. Took me a while to figure out, but happy with that. Um, save. Another lights over here. I don't think I need to do the back. Let's just do the front of shop. And I can just okay. Whoa. Okay. Let's move on from the lights. Start filling in like what we've got in here. Let's create like a fridge or something. Add mesh. Put the fridge over here. Oh no, I'll shift it around when I need it to be moved. There we go. Select this, like this, and like this. Does it look like a fridge, kind of? Maybe it's too big. I don't know. Really, I should have done like a fryer or something rather than a fridge, right? Maybe. No, I'm just thinking to myself. Let's add some. Now, I don't have the font. I could probably download it, to be honest. Just get the image. Let me see if I have a font similar like the Jollibee, but I doubt it. Jollibee. It's like a very rounded font. Um, hmm. Let's have a look. Nah, I don't have the font. Well, I could put the font in at least, or something, like a similar font that looks like similar. I don't have any like really rounded. Maybe I can use this for something else, like menu. Comic Sans, you know. Not too much. There's too much going on in that font. Let's do Comic Sans, why not? Why not? Not every day we use it. Let's check the time. How long have I been doing it? Okay, we hit the 50-minute mark, nearly 1 hour. Let's start picking up the pace. Let's put a till on there. So we did the till before, so we can just kind of boom, boom. You know, we done that earlier, right? We just did like got this cube from the, and then we kind of placed it on the disk, and then scale this up, scale in, tab, and cut that face. And then I split it in half. And I'll bring up this face. And now we have a till. Right? Almost. Do, 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 do. Let's put a like chicken box on here again. We did this before. Oop. There's the burger box, but we did make it into chicken box. Chicken box. Right. Bevel edge. I want to split it down the middle. So then I can give it two colors, like I can do like a red and a yellow, or so it's like rather than just one color. So it's a little bit different. Let's create a little plate of chips or something. So, and circle some food in there. Maybe a bucket of chicken. Paper plate. There we go. Disposable plate. Add some thickness to that. The chips. How am I going to do the chips? Like, could I do using the array and cover a sphere in chips? I know there's probably better ways of doing it. Let's copy this. This will be a chip or a french fry. You know what? We'll just place it right beside on the plate. Actually, we can leave it on the plate. Add a modifier instance on element. So yeah, got some chips. It's not the best, but and I place that chip on the top. Some chips. There we go. Bucket of chicken. It's a chicken shop. And then maybe I'll call it a night, and then tomorrow I'll finish off putting like the Jollibee, like a Jollibee logo up here. Then we can build around whatever we want. I think you can like put benches and some plants, something different. Make it look a bit nicer. I'm excited to see what these. I mean, maybe I can do this now, but I'm jumping the gun. I'll do it later. I wanted to see what the lights would look like when they start to glow. But be patient. Okay, in the next part. Let's just do the chicken bucket of chicken. How do you make a chicken? You get a sphere. UV sphere. We're going to shape this into a chicken. Sculpting. Elastic grab. There you go. A chicken. Just push this in about like this. Chicken does not. There we go. That's a piece of chicken. Oh, not subdivide. Just the chicken. And then what we want is the bone. So we can just get this again. Shift D. Rotate this. Go. Should go along normals. Bump. Do like this. Scale. Move this over around about here. Move this around about here. There we go. We got a chicken bone. Maybe get rid of that. If we use a subdivision. There we go. We have a bone. Chicken bone. Piece of chicken. Maybe I'll put this on the plate too. Yeah, I'm going to put two materials on here for now. There we go. And then join them. So that way it's got the material on there. I'm going to mesh cylinder. Nice bucket of chicken. Oh. Scale this out. Kind of looks like a blob pot. Maybe the bottom's too. There we go. Add solidify. Hmm. Wrong one. They all folded in perfectly like that. Yeah. There we go. No, they're all folded in like. So now, if I want to set this, for example, damn it. There was a way to like freeze it. Copy from active. Now let's see if you want to copy like a change. I don't want to bake it. By transformation, right? Yeah, so they're already there. And then you just say, don't want this. We don't want it to be rigid anymore. If we say, because it's applied the transformation, you just say remove, right? Yeah. So now it's got no. I can still duplicate this. Nice. Cool. Okay. I kind of remembered a little bit. A little bit. Just barely. Alright. So we got chicken bucket. Maybe I'll put a painting or a poster again, like a poster or something in the back here. And then, like I said, maybe a bench with some plants, a big logo, the bumblebee, and then Jollibee or something. So it'd be like Jollibee, and then the happy face. Sorry, it's not the best drawing in the world. And then I'll have a bench here. Little bench. They can just kind of chill if they want to eat their chicken. Sit there. Maybe some plant pots. Plant pot. It's a square. Maybe I'll do a circle. Do it on like a circular disc. It's always doing those. Like something like that. Oh yeah, there'll be a poster on that back wall there. Thinking something like that. Anyway, let's save it. You have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get this done tomorrow morning. Bye bye.